Okay, so what are we doing today? We're about to go kind of to north of town here to the local recreation area. It's called Lake Sheloole, and we're going to be mapping out the Roadrunner trail because we're going to try to figure out, because I do 5-mile walks and I try to incorporate jogs with those walks. So I'm trying to find out spots where I can start jogging, and every mile I jog like about 200 yards. So that's what we're doing, is we're going to be mapping out the path of Roadrunner trail, this 5-mile route, and try to figure out what we can do. This is the first mile down. This is right at the turnoff from the road going up to I-15, going north to the Canadian border. If you turn around, you'll notice behind you, that is where the drive-in used to be. And you know, now they just have like a billboard over there, which is fine. But that's where they used to have a drive-in back in the 70s. I'm actually kind of hoping that this is the right path to take as far as the road goes. I don't think I have to go up there. Now I don't know if, you know, I'm just going to say this. I'm only going to do this once, I promise. When I first arrived here in town, I did what $500 would get you in Shelby, Montana. And I had a little bit of weight on at that time. I was about 265 pounds. Since then, I've lost about 30 pounds. So here's the slimmer me. But yeah, and I know that the black shirt will probably distract from it. But you know, it'll make me look thinner than I actually am. I still have quite a few pounds to go, but you know, at least it has me be a little bit more presentable, a little bit less pouch down there. That's what 5 miles a day will do for you after 2 months. So, but anyway, yeah, this is the beginning of the trail, I hope, and because I'll have to check over there, make sure, and we're gonna go around the lake, and then we should be able to reach mile 2 at that point. So I tried to angle this so that the stitch lines don't hit that information board there. Lake Sheloole. This is it. It's actually less of a lake and more of a reservoir. But it does tend to attract some waterfowl and birds and stuff like that. This is only, I mean, it's only a couple 100-yard walk, you know, from where we originally entered into the gate back there. So this is it, Lake Sheloole. We're going to continue the path. Now I'm thinking that this is the mile 2 mark. If you go around this corner here, you end up in the archery range, you know, and that's on the way to the lake over there. There's a little sign here containing prairie vegetation, and some benches over there. They've got different exercise stands here too, and I'm taking a picture of those as I go along. It's kind of hard to determine the actual miles right now because, number one, I've got my little sheet that I left at home, but I think I remember for the most part where the mile markers are. And I use a freeware program called Carta GPS. It doesn't give the actual path, which is kind of problematic. I know there's Google Maps online. I'm going to try that, but I don't think I can get it out here because my phone only does Wi-Fi. But I'll see if the GPS works with Google Maps too, because I went on there earlier this week. So we'll see what happens. Just doing a quick clip over here because I think this is actually going to look pretty cool in 3D. So every once in a while you can find wildlife around here that's potentially dangerous. Look, a black scorpion. Oh, wait a minute. Not a scorpion. So you'll notice right here, it's a 3.0, so it's a 3-mile marker. As we come from the lake, I mean, it's been increasing. I first started noticing about 2.6, so about a half mile away. But 3.0 from where? That's the question. And I think it's right where the gates are, but don't quote me on that. Okay, I gotta admit, this is probably one of the cooler shots. Because you got the cable TV tower up here, right? And then you got the city down below. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know if Three Rivers still uses that. I think it might be just being used as a cell tower at the present time. I don't know. But I can tell you that if we had like a TV antenna hooked to a TV right here, probably an amplifier, it'd probably be able to receive all the TV channels from Great Falls, because on top of the hill, and I believe it's that hill over there, is the translator. Now, given that, you'll notice that the town lies in the valley. So we have no line of sight to that hill. So we have to spend, if we want to have basic channels in this town, we have to spend about $32 a month just for the basic. And it's all because we're in this valley. Those people up on the hill, they can receive TV with no problem. Free TV. I thought this was kind of interesting. With this Mummy Kick sign, they have all these motivational sayings here. It took more than a day to put it on. It will take more than a day to take it off. Move. Well, that depends. It depends, because if you haven't reached that plateau area and you've just got extraneous weight, fat on you, stuff that you've gained within a year, 2 years, 3 years. If you walk 5 miles a day, stick to the fruits and veggies, you could probably lose about 1 pound a day, which is probably quite a bit more than, you lose it faster than what it took for you to actually put the thing on. Just a thought. Now, once you reach that plateau period, yes, it could take more than a day to take that pound off. But I highly recommend to anybody who wants to get into exercising, remove a lot of the flab, that again, they start walking 5 miles, fruits, veggies, maybe a little bit of protein in the meal, tuna fish, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches once a day. Do it for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and get to that point of plateau, and you'll be a lot happier if you did. Trust me. Here's where we're gonna wrap everything up. So the Roadrunner trail comes around and it comes down this road here. We're about to enter into the city limits. We got the hospital right behind us. This is going to follow through to go across the railroad tracks, go down Main, and then go over the viaduct, and then we'll be able to complete the 5-mile round of our journey. So I hope everybody enjoyed this little trip around the Roadrunner Trail and around Lake Sheloole, Shelby, Montana. Hope everyone has a good day, and I'll talk with everyone later.